Hey guys, I'm going to do this live. We're going to go a little bit further down the rabbit hole and we're going to respond to Representative Lauren Boebert's attempt to throw us off the scent of her mom. So, to begin, I'm just going to say that as a big guy, I can appreciate how different sorts of camera angles can take weight off of you and put weight onto you. Okay. Right now, my camera is mounted on my desk up high instead of, at waist level looking up because it's slimming, right? I get that. But also, which type of camera you're using, which lens you have on your camera. Is it a security camera footage that you're taking clips from? Is somebody moving really quickly and making blur in the picture? All of these things can affect how an image looks. And I want you to keep that in mind when you're looking at these images. Okay? So, a few days ago, I posted an audio match video between Bullhorn Lady at the Capitol building and Shawna Bentz, the mother of Representative Lauren Boebert. Now, here's a little clip of it.
She had to call me Snooky. You know who you look like? Who? Joan Rivers. Joan freaking Rivers. Does she look like Joan Rivers?
And the other room on the other side of the door. Right here with the Peter Pan. There is a glass.
Okay, so I figured that the audio was a little bit better matched than some of the photos that were going around at the time, but I was not the first person to suspect that Shawna Bentz was Bullhorn Lady. Now, you can see I've already had like 47,000 views, over 500 up thumbs, and about 21 down thumbs. Okay. I take it that my video was well received. Okay. I've looked at a lot of the people who've left me comments. Thank you. But the day after I put up my video, Lauren Boebert, she posted to her Twitter that picture, these two pictures. She starts with Keith Olbermann has been leading his million followers to believe that my mother led the rioters on January 6th. This is 100% false, as has been proven by further photographs of the woman in question, yet his libelous tweets remain up. This is a pretty strong comment she's making, right? Keith, correct the record now. And then she says, anyone with a working pair of eyes can clearly see that my mother's not the woman photographed. Your rabid tweets of fomented hatred and violent threats towards an innocent private citizen says a lot about a man to spend a day attacking an innocent woman, right? And then she posts this. It says, for the record, Keith Olbermann and other conspiracy theorists are trying to convince you that the woman in the pink hat is my mother. Here's my mother on January 6th, before Trump's speech. She came with me to the Capitol and spent the attack locked in my office. I call bullcrap, right? So that's her claim that her mother was with her. Now, on her mother's Facebook, she does say that she's not releasing any photos of what happened during that attack and Lauren consoling a police officer and all that, because those photos are too personal. And I would say probably those photos are too revealing, what the photos that Shawna is in, because we could compare those to Bullhorn Lady. Now, you'll notice this Bullhorn Lady isn't the same photo that other people have been sharing around. This is the FBI has a collection called Photograph 110. This is from the Capitol riots. They have basically every person that they're looking for. Now, if we were to compare this photo of person 110 or this photo, we would see that it's a lot closer match to Lauren Boebert's mom. This one right here suffers from it's pulled from surveillance camera, not a good quality camera, pixelated, and it has movement blurring the image up, right? But I can tell you that I could do the same with some of the footage I have from the videos that I was comparing her to. Now, if I were to take this picture and compare it to photograph 110, this is Shawna Bentz from her own YouTube channel from 12 years ago, right? And this is that person. They do kind of look the same because there's a little bit different pose, a little bit different angle. Now, there are people who have overlaid known photos of Shawna Bentz as she is now. You know, like that YouTube channel was her 12 years ago. Nowadays, she's put on a little bit more weight, right? So we have known photos of her, which I actually included in my video at the beginning, right? When you compare known photos of her of around this time period to Bullhorn Lady, you can see that the jowls, especially on this lady, match pretty well. Okay, again, not my work. This was at NV Terra Strong on Twitter that did this overlay, right? That's pretty convincing. But I figured that with my audio match, we're really zeroing in on this being Shawna Bentz, right? So when you look at the picture that Lauren Boebert shared of her mom, this is the picture. And I'm going to say, not only is this a favorable angle, and I know favorable angles because I'm a big guy, right? This looks like almost a different person from every other photo I've ever seen of Shawna Bentz of the past year. Now, maybe this is closer to her like 12 years ago, but let's go to another photo known of Shawna Bentz from this month. Right on Lauren Boebert's house.gov site. She has control of this. This is Lauren Boebert getting signed in right here, right? This is her mom. See, there's a little bit more heft to her. Now, still a pretty lady. I'll give her that. But there's a lot more heft in her face, too. You know, little more weight. This was on January 3rd. And by Lauren Boebert's picture that she's putting out of her mom that was supposedly taken on January 6th, we're taking this person who has this much weight on her, and we're supposed to believe that it's this person. Right? Again, angles, and maybe a filter that's taking away a little bit of face weight. I don't know. But this picture of her mom that she's putting out for people to compare to this other picture, it seems like she's picking the two most disparate pictures that she can possibly find of the same person to have us compare. Now, if we go to the FBI's person 110, right, we've got this photo is matched to person 110 with the same sunglasses, same hat, same jacket, and everything, right? That person's matched to this person. They look like totally different people, and this is the FBI's photos of the same person that they're tracking walking around the Capitol building. And to look at this picture right here and this picture right here, I'm thinking they do almost kind of look like a different person, because this one is from a really crappy surveillance camera from all the way across the room, the giant halls in the Capitol, right? And it's pixelated and it's got movement, right? So it's a very bad image to be comparing to, right? Even when you take this photo right here with the jowls, see the jowls that we've been comparing to Shawna Bentz in her own photographs from her Facebook. Take this one right here. It's so pixelated that you can't see the jowls. It makes it look like a different person. These are the FBI's photos that are all in the collection for person 110. Okay? Now, I'm going to add to the heaping pile of evidence that we already have with let's see, this right here. This is a picture of Shawna Bentz from her Facebook, and this is the picture of Bullhorn Lady. What I want you to look at really closely, if I can zoom this in right here. See that little design on the sunglasses right there and right there? What I believe that is actually some Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses. I'm not sure which ones they are, but it's high-end sunglasses with an emblem on the side. It's an extreme coincidence now that we've got this same frame of sunglasses with that same metallic little thing right there on both people, right? Both people known to be in the capital area. You know, Bullhorn Lady, of course, you know, being on the footage, but Shawna Bentz's own Twitter account before she scrubbed it of all QAnon supporting crap, which is, you know, suspicious itself. She said, you know, I'm going to be there on the 6th, you know. So she places herself in the capital area. Lauren Boebert's own tweet said that her mom was, she came with her to the Capitol. Now, Lauren Boebert's trying to create an alibi for her and say that she spent the attack locked in her office. I'm guessing Lauren Boebert didn't have eyes on her mom the whole time. So yeah, this overlay here, I think, of all the images compared to each other, I think that's the most damning. I put it side by side in my own video for everyone to see. Still, some people remain unconvinced. But many people from my comment section, from Twitter, and from TikTok, where I've also shared it, they've said that they're passing it along to the FBI. And from this point, there's nothing more we can do. We've let the authorities know. So yeah, that's my response to Lauren Boebert's attempt to create an alibi for her mom, and we'll see where it goes.